The reason why Discover came about is I have taught preschool for the city of Chehalis for many, many years. And every year we always make our regular yearly field trip up to the Olympia Children's Hands-On Museum. Well, one year in particular, making our yearly trip up to the museum, I mentioned the same comment, wouldn't it be nice if we had something like this down in our area? And the gal that I said it to was RENELL, NORQUIST, and she turned to me and she says, yes, that's a great idea.
There's such a renewable resource. There's always going to be children who need a place to go play, teenagers who need a place to volunteer, grandparents who want to spend a fun afternoon with their grandkids.
When I'm at home, I do play with them a lot, but there's always a distraction of the telephone and bills I need to pay and dishes and laundry and projects that I'm working on. And when we come here, they enjoy having just me focusing on just them.
The Children's Museum, I think, is a springboard for classrooms in the future or coming up soon. Having taught science in the middle school, I think hands-on manipulative ways are great ways for children to discover concepts and ideas themselves.
Some of these kids come to us as kindergartners and they can read. It's like, wow, wouldn't that be great if every student could do that? So Discover Children's Museum fits that bill.
Discover brings me back to when I was a kid, and before we had computers, before we had 300 channels to pick from. We were always outside and we were always learning hands-on or watching somebody do it and then getting involved.
They get to be the ones in charge and they get to decide that bananas cost $300. And it's fun for them to be the boss.
Our data is showing kids who have had that exposure to preschool and those early learning environments are showing a strong correlation of ready for kindergarten.
The next area is my personal favorite, the green screen. What's really fun about the green screen is they get to see themselves on TV. And kids are fascinated by the fact that they're up there on a TV, and it's just extremely fun.
Prior to kindergarten, birth to 5, children learn through play. We need opportunities for kids to be involved in preschools, to participate in children's museums like the Discover Children's Museums, where they have opportunities to play and learn, so they come to us ready for school.
The children sit and ask, what happens when we do this? And the adult says, well, let's discover it together. Let's try it.
They get to be with their peers and they're watching their peers and they're being with their peers, and pretty soon they're scaffolding on their learning, and it's new every time.
Before children ever enter schools, you are your child's teacher. Helping them get those experiences they need to be prepared for school is important. And in those preschool years, programs such as Discover can help your child with all those experiences to prepare them better for the school year.
I know as a mom, when my child was growing up, we traveled to Olympia, to the Children's Museum there, and I'm looking forward to the fact that the parents here and the families here will have that type of quality place to go to right here in our own backyard.
It nurtures community in itself. I see people come in as strangers and pretty soon they have met up with other people and they're discussing their children and resources in the community, and they're just a support to each other.
RENELL and I had big dreams, but we never, you never think you're going to get there. And so basically all this has been a dream come true for all of us. It's just been fantastic. I love telling that story.